Rise and shine at 7:27. Another day in the life video. So I launched a digital product on Monday called the Piss Off Boss Playbook. And today's the last day of the launch, and it's always an exciting day at the end of the launch. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a day in the life video today. So I'm going to document kind of what I do on the last day of a launch. It's pretty aggressive, like promotion, but I find 40 to 60% of my sales during a launch is on that last day. People wait to the last minute. And I would say probably 30% of the daily sales today, maybe even 50% of the daily sales will come in the last 6 hours, and a lot will come in the last 3 hours. People just wait to the last minute. It's human nature. So I want to document kind of my email strategy and share kind of behind the scenes. It started off as a good morning. I don't know if you can see that. $1,500, $1,502 at 7:28 in the morning. That's not a typical morning. I had a lady reach out to me yesterday. She's been a small business owner for 20 years, and she gave me praise, a lot of praise, and maybe I'll share the testimonial later. Like, it made me feel so damn good, and she wanted to work with me. And so I talked to her about a coaching program, and she said, I need the next level. I need above the coaching level. So I said, how about a VIP day? I've never done a VIP day. And she said, yeah, that sounds great. And I told her, I said, I've never done a VIP day. I'd love to do one. Let's get this hammered out. She wants to build an ACE, an automated customer engine. So we're going to work together for a full day, and I'm going to show her everything that I know in the full day, and we're going to get her up and running quickly. And she made the payment this morning. So I was putting together all the documents of what to do, the checkout page, all that. I never created it before, and so I woke up this morning and she had paid. So that's why it's $1,500. The VIP day was $1,200. It'll probably be much more. This is my first go around. It'll probably be $2,000 next go around, but I'm excited to work with her. So that's why it's so high today. I just want to give a little context to it. I don't typically wake up to $1,500, but pretty cool. Her and I chatted yesterday. It was all closed over Instagram DM. There was no phone call or anything like that. And that's the thing. When you put out good content, you put out damn good content, and you share your story, you share the ups, the downs, the wins, the losses. People will buy high ticket things over just a chat, so it's not what I had in the Google document that sold her. It was what happened before I presented the Google document. Anyways, I got to take my daughter to school. She's been getting bullied on the bus, which really fucking sucks. And she came in my room this morning and said, Dad, can you take me to school and pick me up? I don't want to ride the bus. So I'm about to take her to school right now. So I just dropped my daughter off at school. Fucking bullying. I hate that bullying shit. So we're going to have to deal with that. But walking in the grocery store right now, I got to pick up some ground beef. That's the one downside of carnivore diet. We go through about probably 7 pounds of ground beef each and every week. So I'm at the grocery store often. So it's 8:45. I'm just sitting down at my desk. Kind of got a screwed up start with my daughter needing a ride to school, but that comes first. Business comes second. I was just chatting with a client. My clients get access to me on an app called Volley, and they send me voice notes or text notes. And she was struggling with her content. She said, I don't think my content's good, and we all get in our head about the content. And I told her, I just took a little walk to get some steps in. And I told her, I said, you are not the judge of your content. Your market, your audience judges your content, if it's good or bad. You cannot put a label on it. And it's hard. And I struggle with it too. And I told her, they will let you know if it's good or bad. We're going to get in our head and we don't think it's good, or we think it's simple, or we think it's easy, or, oh, everybody knows this. No, they don't. No, they don't. We might think it's painfully obvious, because it's painfully obvious to us because we've done it for months or years, but it's not painfully obvious to a lot of people, but again, we get caught up in our heads. So when creating content, remember that. Don't put a label on it. It's just content. It's not good content. It's not bad content. It's just content. You put it out there, let them decide. They will let you know with their wallets or their purses or their likes or their shares or their comments or their inbound DMs if your content is good or bad. So it's 11:11 right now. Some good, I don't they call it like angel numbers, I think it is. Sitting at $1,603 in sales. My ads are not doing well today. I think I've spent like $150 and I've made like 65 back. But it's early. I'm not concerned about it. I'm writing up another email. So this is email number 2 for the day. I'm closing out my launch for the Piss Off Boss Playbook. If you want to grab the playbook, it's how I'm generating 10 to 15 customers each and every day. I'll link it right down below in the description. I'm closing out this launch, and anytime I close out a launch, I typically do 40 to 60% of my sales on that last day. It's human nature. Humans wait to the last minute. They just do. And a lot of my sales come between 6 at night to midnight because I close it off at midnight. So I'm writing up an email right now. I'll probably send another one at 6, 9, and 11. So 5 emails in total, and I'll give you guys and gals an updates as I write those emails and what they're about and things like that. Right now, I am going to write an email. I'm tying the lesson of my daughter being bullied into this launch. So I'm kind of sharing a vulnerable story about what currently happened this morning with my daughter being bullied, and then I'm tying it into the launch of the Piss Off Boss playbook. So I have a product called the Digital Product Challenge. It's linked right down below, and it's got a unique twist to it that I came up with a couple of years ago. When you launch and create your digital product, I will become your first customer, and it's helped a ton of people. Actually, 72 people so far launch their digital product and get over that fear of failure, get over that fear of judgment, get over that procrastination, get over that self-doubt. And a lot of people credit launching their digital product because of the challenge. It's the carrot on the stick that I dangle in front of them. So I didn't have not one, but 2 people. Olivia published an ebook on producing natural breast milk for new moms, and then Byron posted a 72-hour bookkeeper challenge, a PDF. So they both published theirs today. They emailed me over, and then I became their first customer. And I have what I call I have a wall of fame, it's called, so I just added their names here. As you can see, Olivia was number 71. It's called Latch and Love, and then there's the link to the guide, and then Byron, number 72. Also 72-hour bookkeeper challenge. I just noticed that, and there's a link there. It's always cool when people email me that they took action and published it, but it's really cool when I get 2 of those emails in a day. So it's 9:29 right now. Let's check on sales. Not too much more. 15:46 right now. Really got like a slow start to the day with driving my daughter to school and running to the grocery store. I tweaked the ads a little bit. I scaled it pretty hard today. I launched a new ads to a new product, the Piss Off Boss playbook. Check the link down below. It's how I'm generating 10 to 15 customers each and every day. So this is a new offer. I've never ran ads to this. I launched the ads on Wednesday, so 2 days ago, and they worked well. I didn't spend a lot of money. I spent like $90, but I made like $195 back. I was like, okay. Yesterday, Thursday, I think I spent like $110, and I think I got like $235 back, something like that. I can't really remember. I was like, okay, this is working well. This is a good sign. So I really ramped things up today. So I think I have like 300 budgeted to spend today. And at 9:30, I've spent I've spent 90, but I've only made, I think, 65. So I ramped it up a little bit hard today, and I'll kind of keep you guys and gals updated. I'm going to jump into my school community. I have a private school community with a bunch of entrepreneurs where I help them, kind of a coaching community in a sense, which I'm going to make it a coaching community, actually. So I'm going to dive into that. I do a daily post on a post that they can share on social media, so I'm going to dive into that and do that right now, and then I'll get working on an email. I hate to admit it, but I struggle with it too. I talk about it often, and I talk about it for good reason because I struggle with it. And it's the fear of judgment. It's the opinions of others. I let it get in my fucking way all the time. Now, I took a break from Facebook. I haven't posted on Facebook much over the last probably about a year, and I'm just kind of starting to get a little bit back into it. And I wrote up a post on how, just kind of giving an update, how I made $14,000 last July selling a $17 PDF. I'd made a video about it on YouTube a couple of days ago. I wrote the post in a Google Doc the last couple of days. I have it posted. I've uploaded it to Facebook, but I have not hit publish yet. And because I'm in my head about it. What's my mom going to think? What's the kids that I went to high school going to think? By the way, I graduated high school in 2000, 25 years ago. Why the fuck do I care what they think? But I struggle with it, and I'm sitting here just waiting to hit publish, waiting to hit publish, waiting to hit publish. And that's kind of why I took a break from Facebook, because that's the platform that I worry about what other people think of me. Am I bragging? Am I coming across as a show-off, So I deal with it too. The fear of judgment and the opinions of others. On Facebook is the one platform where I have a hard time kind of sharing my wins business-wise for whatever reason. Just wrapped up lunch. It's 12:19. I try to eat the carnivore diet, and I'm struggling. I'm not doing a good job of it. And it's not my fault. It's actually my partner's fault. She buys this shit, and this shit, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is my ultimate favorite cereal, Cookie Crisp, which is like my third favorite cereal. And I can't say no to that stuff when it's in the house. Last night at like 11 o'clock, I should have been getting ready for bed. I went and had 2 bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and my bowls are really like 2 bowls each, so that's like 4 bowls. I don't put milk in it. I eat it dry. I eat it with my hands at 43 years old. And then I had 3 packets of cookies last night at like, it was probably closer to midnight. And now here I am snacking on 2 bags of cookies. So again, it's not my fault. It's her fault that she buys it and brings it in the house. And I always joke around with people. I say, you know how I don't eat cookies? And they're like, what's the secret to not eating cookies? I'm like, I don't fucking buy them. If you don't buy them, you can't eat them. I don't buy them. She buys them. So it's her fault. Well, it's 12:43, and I booked a VIP day with a client. She reached out to me yesterday. I've never done a VIP day. I've never offered that. I didn't offer that 18 hours ago. She reached out. I talked to her about my coaching program. She says, I'm not interested in that. I don't have time. I need something right now. And so I said, how about a VIP day? She said, yes. And so I put it together. I threw out an offer, and she said, yes, I will take it for that price. And I sent it to her last night. I woke up, she paid, and I've never done a VIP day. My buddy Conrad, his sister, has done VIP days. So her and I have been texting back and forth. And I said, I need some help. I've never done this before. Can I help you? I'll pay for a call, So we're going through that right now. So she said, yeah, let's hop on a call, and she said it's $297 an hour to hop on a call, and I said, let's do it. That's a lot of money, $300, but I don't want to fumble the bag on this VIP day. I want to go in looking like I know what the hell I'm doing, because I've never done it before. So we're setting up a call right now. We're going to talk on Monday. I sent that email out about an hour ago. $1,768 in sales. It's 12:44. So that email brought in, I think, 4 or 5 sales in the last hour. So it's crazy. Some emails hit, and make sales. That email was about my daughter and tying in bullying. And then I said, there's a lot of bullies online. Procrastination, fear, self-doubt, opinions of others. I called those the bullies, and that's how I tied in my email with my daughter being bullied this morning, and then tying it into the bullies that we face online, those stupid fears that all trip us up and get in our head. And then I pitched the Piss Off Boss playbook. And that's what I try to do. I try to tell a story in my emails. Typically, it's an everyday life story. And then I'm like, how can I tie this into my offer, or a life lesson, or a business lesson, or an insight that I have? So, that email worked. All right, it's 1:22. I'm going to actually hop on a quick live stream. I love doing live streams. I haven't went live on Instagram in probably a good month, but I really, truly enjoy them. I'm going to start doing live streams on YouTube here shortly. So it's 1:22. I'm at $2,064 in sales. So a lot of sales came in from that email that I sent about my daughter and bullying. And I just made a post on Threads. It's a skill set, and it might be one of the most valuable skill sets you can learn. And I'm getting better at it. I'm not the best at it either. But if you can take your everyday life and you can somehow tie it in to your offer, your business, whatever it is you're selling, it can be a money printer. Like with anything in life, it takes practice. I've practiced a lot with it. I'm getting better. Like I said, I'm not an expert at it by any means, but I'm getting better at it. But that is a skill set that I would work on. Everyday stories, and tie that into your business somehow, some way, and communicate that over email. Man, you can make a lot of money with that skill. So I just got done with the live stream. I have a blast on those live streams. I really do. I really enjoy answering questions, and I get a high. I really do. I didn't want to get off. And it's like that every time. It takes me 2 hours to get on the live stream, and once I hit start, it's like I can't stop. It's like trying to stop when you're peeing. It hurts. It hurts. But I got to go pick up my daughter from school, so I'm going to go pick her up. Sales. That email that I sent, I think I've made 10 sales from that email. I'm at 2,200 in sales right now, which is crazy, Now, again, I assigned a VIP day client, which was $1,200. So $1,000 in digital product sales today. But a nice Friday. But what's really cool is today is the last day of the month of February. And that's kind of why I was pushing it hard. I scaled the ads hard because I really wanted to, close out February
on a high note, and more importantly, roaring into March with a freight train-like momentum. And that's exactly what's happening, is going into March with a shit ton of momentum behind my back. So that feels really, really good. So I'm in the school pickup line. I'm picking up my son. I just picked up my daughter, dropped her off at the house. Picking up my son. It's Friday, so every Friday we go to Sonic after school and get little slushies. They're 2-for-1 happy hour. We get one for myself, for him, and we get one for his sister. We all get nerds in the bottom of our slushie, myself included at 43. I'm not going to turn down any nerds, so picking him up. Let me see what sales are at. I don't think any new sales came in. Let me pull up real quick. Yep, no new sales at, yep, 2205. So $2,205 today. It's 311. Again, this isn't a typical day. I don't want to portray that I make $2,000 every day. We're closing out a launch. I closed a client this morning for $1,200, so that was obviously a big chunk of it. But $1,000 in low ticket PDF sales, so that's cool. But again, closing out a launch, that's to be expected on the last day. Average is right around 500, between $500 and $600 a day. 2,000 it's a unicorn day. So want to be clear about that. I don't want to set false expectations and all that. So anyways, I'm going to pick up my son. We're going to go get some Sonic, and then I will report back here in a little bit. So I'm out here getting ready to jump rope. I try to jump rope each and every day. I started off the year really strong, really good. Then I kind of fell off. Although over the last 14 days, I've only missed one day. I do 8 minutes a day. It's a workout. It's a damn good workout. Sales for today right now, if you can see this, at $2,373. Ads aren't doing that well. I think I'm a little bit negative. I think I'm like $30 in the hole today with ads. I've spent like $170. Or no, I think I've spent like $220, and I think I'm at like $180, something like, I can't remember. Luckily, a lot of organic sales, so it makes up for the loss in ads. But I'm gonna hit this jump rope, get this out of the way so I can check it off of my to-do list. Well, my jump rope session got cut short. I'm not sure you can see this, but it's split. It's split in half about halfway through. So I take that as a good sign. That means it's getting use. You know, it's not like the jump rope's 10 years old. I bought it last month, or bought it, beginning of the year. So yeah, I take that as I'm doing good work. You know, I broke it because it wore out, not because it was old. So that's a win in my book. I'll have to run to the store tonight, pick up another jump rope so I don't break my streak tomorrow. All right, it's about 7:20. I sent out an email a little bit ago, so that I think is the third email I sent out. I just scheduled another email to go out at 9 o'clock, and then I will just send this same email out at 11 o'clock, and all I do is change the subject line. This one says 3 hours remaining with their name, and the next email will say 1 hour remaining with their name, and I'm hoping to have some proof and some data to show you how people wait to the last minute. They just do. They always do on the launch. I talked about this earlier, and it's just human nature. I do the same thing, you know, so why not capitalize on human nature? Because people wait to the last minute. So I'm trying to pull up my stats here. My phone's giving me some issues. I think a couple of sales popped in, so we are sitting at 2464, if you can see that. So pretty damn good. Should do a $2,500 day. Again, not a typical day. The end of the launch, had a client pay up this morning, so that's a big reason why. But anyways, we're going to take my son to go do something fun. My daughter went to a friend's house for a sleepover, so we're going to go take him and have a little bit of fun with him. I'll update you guys and girls in a little bit. So we took my son to Chuck E. Cheese. Our daughter was at a sleepover, and it seemed like he was a little down, a little sad that she was having fun over at a friend's house at a sleepover. So I said, let's go do something. So the three of us jumped in the car. We had no plan or nothing. Got in the car, and I said, where are we going? You let us know where we're going. And so he ended up picking Chuck E. Cheese, hung out there.
I don't know, we spent like 35, 40 bucks at Chuck E. Cheese. We stopped and got some ice cream afterwards. Spent about 50 bucks in that time frame. And in that time frame, made $188 in sales. And on the way home, I joked, I said, we got to go to Chuck E. Cheese more often. If I'm going to make 188 bucks an hour while we're at Chuck E. Cheese, let's go more often. So let me pull up the sales. Let me refresh this. Hot damn. Would you look at that? Can you see that? $2,780.50 today. That's insane. That's insane. That's my highest day so far in 2025. I had a $5,500 day in October. I launched another product called Threads Unleashed 2. And I really did a good job building up excitement. And that was a $5,400 day. That's my best day ever. This is probably my second best day ever. So yeah, it's a good way to close out February. Good way to run into March with that freight train like momentum. I'm going to sit down and write my last email, schedule that out to go out at 11 o'clock. And it's just a last call email, basically. I say 1 hour remaining, last call. Grab it now. The fast action bonuses expire at midnight. So I'll give you guys and gals an update here in a little bit. Well, it's 12:06. The day is over. It's been a long day. I went to bed about 1:30. I woke up at 6:12 and I never got back to sleep. So here is the final sales tally. I don't know if you can see that. It is $3,016.50. Mind blown. I did not anticipate that. That is absolutely wild. So my ads at first this morning they were negative, but it really picked up. I spent $317 on ads today, which is quite a bit. And I made $436, so I profited $119. This is a brand new offer. I haven't run ads. This is only the third day, so these ads aren't even optimized, but very, very promising. I've profited $459 in the last 3 days. Really excited. Closing out February very strong, and going into March with like freight train like momentum. So the launch ended up being pretty decent. I had a goal of selling this playbook 100 times, and I think I'm at 122 sales. So I exceeded the goal. I exceeded the number, I think, earlier today. And then I said, you know what, my new goal is 120. You know, I don't think 100 was strong enough. So 120 was my new goal, and I passed that. So super, super pumped. But you got to see kind of behind the scenes of how I do kind of my emails on the last day, hitting it really, really hard. I sent out, I think, 5 emails today. I made, I think, 13 sales from 9 o'clock to midnight, which just goes to show people wait to the last minute. So if you're launching anything, hit it hard that last day. Hit it really, really hard. What I find is that first day, you're going to have good sales. Those middle couple days are going to be slow, and it can get discouraging, and you want to throw in the towel, and you're like, oh man, sales are slowed down. Forget, you know, I'm done. And you can't do that, because you have to remember, like, that last day is where you're going to make like 40 to 60% of your sales. I actually did the math, and I did 30% of my sales today. So it wasn't between 40 and 60, but it was 30% of overall the sales were today. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. This is episode 3 of Day in the Life. If you have comments, questions, concerns, drop them down below. Hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you next week with another Day in the Life video.